All right, just gotta put the chat on, and let's see, right there. Yay. All right, so we'll be doing this for a little while.
Sorry, I was just distracted reading this.
Yeah, we're gonna give it a couple minutes for some people to get on.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see, it is 7:27, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Hi, Sophia. She looks so goofy right now. Oh, we got a person.
Hi!
Hello!
Welcome back to Crochet Delight, and welcome back to our live. So, there's a few things that I want to go over before I go over the Paradise Fibers kit. One is you guys saw this dress in the last Hot Off the Hook Friday. And let me get the papers. I kind of wanted to go over a little bit about this dress.
It's a very pretty dress.
This pattern is by Gala Designs. You can find her on Etsy and Ravelry. The yarn I used, I know I completely skipped over all of this when I showed it. I was kind of in a rush because I had stuff to do the other day. But this yarn is some Cotton Kings Twirls yarn, and it's 100% cotton. There's 874 yards in the roll, in the little cake of yarn. Let's see. Of course, it's a number 2. It's a fine. You can't iron it or anything like that. No bleaching recommended, just for the fiber. And I wanted to let you guys know how much yarn went into this. 2 cakes of yarn. And like I just said, there was over 874 yards in each cake. And this little itsy bitsy roll right here, literally the size of my palm, is what's left over from this pattern. So I just wanted to put that out there real quick because I forgot to go over it in the last Hot Off the Hook Friday.
Plus, it also makes a nice little display.
Yeah.
Yeah, a little decoration.
Number 2, we're going to have a special little guest who's being punished for not eating.
Want to go get her?
Go for it.
Come here.
She's getting punished for not eating her dinner. So she's wearing a sweater that Mommy made for her. Turn her to the side. Yeah, she has some nice pink frills.
The thing is that originally one of the ones Barbara was kind of selecting, she told me to choose which one, and initially I went with the red one, but I was like, wait a minute, Sophia's going to wear this for the video, right? And you're like, yeah. And I'm like, that one.
Another thing I want to let you guys know is that I'm starting to sell some stuff on Poshmark. So if you guys are on Poshmark, go ahead and look up the items. So far I only have 2, this dress included. So, you're torturing her, aren't you?
Well, you know, you're torturing her just by wearing this, so I'm just helping it out.
So this month is March, and the theme is Outlander, Heathered Shetland Scottish History Fair Isle Knitting. So,
I've heard about that show.
yeah. And I was actually pretty surprised when I got home. Family members just ripped open the bag. But it's got a nice little image right here. And covering up my address, it has a fragile sticker on it. At least mine does. I don't know if anybody else's has fragile on it. but mine does. So, before I open that up, what I usually do is read this, but this time I'm not gonna. This time we're just gonna open up the bag and then go through this after and figure out which is which. So, leave it be.
Alright.
She did her display.
A display of despair.
This is how it all comes. Now I can actually show you the image on the bag. That's the little image that was on the bag when it arrived. And we have this nice little bundle that we have to unravel. Ooh. I kind of like this. It's a neat little way to open it up.
Ooh. Love the colors.
So, without spilling anything, I'm going to try and show off some of the colors. There's some colors hiding because I don't want it all to fall because I don't know what it is that's fragile in here. It's probably whatever's in here. Ooh, little stitch marker. We got a cute little stitch marker here. I'll show you guys that in a minute. First, I want to show you guys the wool. So this is all, I believe you pronounce it Shetland or
Shetland?
Yeah, or Shetland. I don't know. I'm really bad at pronouncing some of these exotic names for wool. But you have the plain. And actually, I think I might want to move the camera a little closer just so that I can show you guys the wool a little better. Shaky ground.
Obviously, that means we're going through an earthquake.
Or at least just a couple tremors. So, this luscious, normal, white wool.
Can I hold some of the colors?
Ooh, and then we've got a beautiful blue heathered. It's a dark blue. And this light is not doing it justice on the camera. Then we have this green. It's got some yellow in it.
It almost kind of looks like grass.
Let's see if I can get it up to show the colors.
Ooh.
It's not really showing the colors in there. And there's a little bit of brown in that one, I noticed.
Yeah, slightly.
There's red, a little bit of brown, and what seems to be like a little copper in this one. This is the red coppery blend. And then we've got an orange. It's got more like a rusty orange in it. Get some of the fibers off of here. The fibers from the fabric are coming off. Looks like there's some tan, some sandy color. Looks very pretty. So I can automatically tell that this is heathered. And what a heathered yarn is essentially different colors put together, but it looks mostly like one color. Like when you have it way over here, you only see one color. But when it's up close, hopefully you guys can see some of the colors. If you can't, I'm sorry, the lighting in here is really bad because it's dark.
Plus, also, this is a
But-
YouTube live stream, so quality on those is
No,
awesome.
these are usually good if I have a lot of light. It's just it's dark out. So
Oh, okay.
we're relying on the light that's above us. But when you get up close, the colors are you can just tell that there's a lot of different colors. There's a yellow, there's an orange, things like that. But from far away, it looks like just one color. Okay.
I love those stickers that these things come with.
This is the little sticker that comes with this kit.
Does that little thing have bagpipes too? She ain't got no bagpipes. Where are her bagpipes?
No, but she's got pretty red hair.
Let's
Let's open up this little bag.
see what's in it.
Can you hold that? We got a little stitch marker. Let's see if I can get it.
Hey, we have a second viewer. Hi there.
Hi! Nice of you to join us. I just showed you guys a little stitch marker that we have. I couldn't tell if it came in well or not, but
Oh.
I love getting these little stitch markers. I can always, like, if I wanted to do something different with it, which this I will, I'll cut the yarn off and I will put a clasp or something on it, or like a leverback earring piece to make it an easier stitch marker to use. I've done that before, and I just have some jewelry skills to use to do that. And before I open up the bag, look at that. That is a cute little bag.
I didn't quite see the design of those, man.
Yeah, it's little blue flowers.
Pretty.
And it's got some gold tinsel right up here. Whoops. I think I might need this back to catch any of the following.
Stuff that's going to come pouring out.
Yes, because I have no idea. As you guys know, I did not
Whoa.
open, or I did not read the paper that usually comes with it. Oh, it's glass bottle.
What's in the bottle?
Ooh, okay. I think this is something to dye the wool with. It's either that or it's a stash kind of thing to keep moths and other little creatures out of there. But it was nuzzled in this little nest of gold and yellowish paper. That's cool.
That is neat.
So that's why it was marked fragile.
This thing isn't even glass, it's plastic.
No, that's glass.
That is?
Yeah, that's glass.
Oh, okay. Different kind of glass then, because it kind of felt a little rubbery.
It's glass.
Oh, okay.
It's pure glass. It's just a small bottle, and it's got something really lightweight in it. But I'm going to set it back in its little nest of papers. And now that we've gone through some of the stuff, I'm going to go through some of the... Okay, so there's 10 ounces of the Heathered collection, 2 ounces of 5 shades. They're all blended. They're 100% blended already. And the colors are red, blue, green, and yellow.
Can I read the names?
And a purple one.
Sorrel.
Oh, there's the purple one is not included in this kit. They make sure to do that. So, the red one is
Sorrel.
the blue one.
Icon Ops.
Green.
Rose Root.
Yellow.
Fairy Flax. Natural White.
And
Purple is Thistle.
yes. All of these shades, including more natural shades, are available to order today. You can call or email Paradise Fibers, and they will place a special order for you guys. And they definitely will, because like I told you guys back in January, the Galaxy Wool, that was something that was only available for club members until February 1st. And I had to literally call them and place the order to get more. So we have one glass jar with a cork lid in a cotton muslin bag embroidered with Forget Me Not. Use 1 generous teaspoon of Scottish breakfast loose tea leaves to make an 8-ounce cup. Oh, so it's tea.
Oh.
This is Scottish breakfast loose tea. That's cool.
I'll have some.
And you know, you can actually dye wool with tea. So you don't have to make it to drink. You can actually dye wool with it.
Well, I'd like to drink it.
He loves all of the stash teas that come in my kits. So I'm pretty sure he's going to love this. He still has one stash tea that he's stashing away.
You know what I like even more? Hot chocolate.
Okay. There's one handmade silver thistle with purple Shetland thread stitch marker.
Which I got on my finger right here.
So that was the little stitch marker we showed. Let's see if I can get it. Yeah. And that apparently
How dare you censor my face?
is a little thistle plant. And that's cool. I like that they added that in there. And it's got a lot of detail, if you guys hadn't noticed. And there's one 18 by 18 square of unbleached cotton muslin fabric. That's what it was all wrapped in. It's reusable to store and tote your fibers around. And of course, there's the limited edition sticker. This one is
Highland Huey?
U.
Highland U.
Yeah.
Highland U.
EWE is U. It's pronounced the same
You've
as
told it to me before,
YOU,
it's
but
been a while.
and of course the coupon code for if you guys want to get a Fiber Club member box, that will be in the description below. For some reason it wouldn't let me add a description, so I don't know why, but there was a lot on here. Ooh. Alright, so there's a lot on the back, and I'm going to hand that over to him.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna gimme
Okay.
put the tea back in its little nest and see if I can get the wool organized while he reads.
Alright. So, this month's theme is actually based on the show Outlander from Starz, which kind of surprised me. I wonder if that show's put on Netflix. Anyway, Outlander is a historical drama television series based on the novel series of the same name by Diana Gabaldon.
Where? Yeah.
Okay.
Gabaldon.
Yeah. The story follows Claire Randall, a married combat nurse from 1945 who is mysteriously swept back in time to 1743, where she is immediately thrown into into an unknown world in which her life is threatened. When she is forced to marry Jamie Fraser, a chivalrous and romantic...
Where'd the little sticker go?
I thought you had it. I gave it to you.
No, you didn't.
Yeah, I did.
Oh, you put it in back.
Oh, the sticker. Anyway, Jamie Fraser, a chivalrous and romantic young Scottish warrior, a passionate relationship is ignited that tears Claire's heart between two vastly different men into irreconcilable lives. Our March box has borrowed the beloved colorscape and historical roots found within the pages of this timeless story to offer you a look at fiber arts in the 1700s. Travel back in time this month and enjoy 10 hardy ounces of classic Scottish Shetland. Blend, ply, or spin alone to create something bespoke. Be sure to join the discussion in our Ravelry group, The Real Paradise Fibers, and share your creations with the group. Head on over to our blog.
Hi, Aunt Linny.
Oh, hi. Head over to our blog.paradisefibers.com for tips, tricks, project ideas, and more. Do you want me to read this other paragraph?
Yeah,
Okay.
he's going to read the next paragraph, which is about the actual wool.
It's
and
the one with the sheep on it.
While he's doing that, I will display them.
Shetland Wool. Hailing from Shetland Isles, Scotland, this soft and buttery wool is delightfully resilient and perfect for next to skin wear, traditionally used for Fair Isle knitting. One of the most marvelous aspects of Shetland is its variability within the breed, with everything from the whitest of wine to the deepest of black available. The breed consists of 11 main colors and 30 markings, many still bearing their Shetland dialect names. There are 3 types of Shetland fleece, classified as 1, kindly/shingle coated, extremely soft and downy, crumpy and dense with a short staple length. 2, longish and wavy, most typical, medium to long staple length, with slight wispiness on the ends of each lock, spins very easily. And 3, beaver double coated, a long and luxurious, well-defined dual coat. Its hair-like outer coat is soft and downy undercoat can be readily separated. Contained in your parcel is the long and wavy variety.
Okay, then.
I don't know. For some reason, the way that was written, it just kind of... I was being possessed.
And like I said, I'm just displaying the wools. So, if any of you have missed the unboxing, go ahead and jump back. And don't worry, I'm actually going to go over this again, which is what I'm doing right now. So,
should I read the thing that's here on the back or skip over that?
All things Scottish. So there are actually...
Not this bit?
You can if you want. Well, I'm going to leave it up to you guys. There's a letter-styled paragraph. Well,
Letter-styled letter.
3 or 4 paragraphs right here. If you want him to read that, let me know. Or he can skip over it and read All Things Scottish, which...
There are
pictures.
Hey, we have another viewer. Holy crap.
Yeah. So,
crap,
let him know. He'll watch the screen as I ramble on. So, we have 5 colors. We have the normal white. This is typically what you would get if you had undyed yarn or you wanted a white. It's, I believe, bleached wool. I think that's how they get it so white. There are some wools that are naturally white. There are a lot of them that are naturally white. There are some that even have black or gray in them already. So then we have the red, which is the sorrel.
Mm-hmm.
We have the blue. The green, which is rose root. And the yellow.
Fairy flax. And
the one color that they do not have in this kit is the purple, which is called thistle.
Well, by the looks of it, no one's really suggesting for me to read this whole thing, so...
Alright, so...
Should we call it a night? Or,
yeah.
It seems like...
It's a huge page.
Yeah, it's obviously kind of, like, what they've got written here is obviously in the style of the show that they're doing tribute to.
Yeah.
You know, like, it does the whole, dearest, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah. And All Things Scottish is to pretty much go back to Scottish roots with timeless designs suitable to create with your new Shetland rovings. Here are some of our favorite designers and patterns for you to consider on Ravelry.com. And they actually list quite a few of them. But you want to know that, I'm actually going to decide to leave that out. So if you guys want to know who the designers are on this one and the patterns that they're offering, go to the Paradise Fibers link after the live is completed and sign up with the coupon code for the March kit. If you know a spinner or someone who would just love to do felting or anything like that, you can get the pattern information for yourself and wool for someone else.
Anyway, I suppose that's it for the evening.
No, there was one thing that I did want to mention that I didn't mention earlier. No, you would not. There is absolutely no such thing as a screw up or a F up or anything like that in spinning or crochet or knitting or weaving or anything like that. To quote someone very artistic, there are no such things as mistakes, only happy little accidents. If any of you know that quote, it is from Bob Ross.
Mm-hmm.
So that's something that I think every artist should take to heart. Anyone that crochets, knits, or spins yarn or whatever, there are no such things as mistakes.
There's also
only happy accidents.
Another similar quote in regards to failure, and this is kind of me showing off my geeky side, but bear with me, it is a good quote. It was from one of the Star Wars movies, The Last Jedi, where Yoda shows up as a Force ghost, and he gives some advice to an old Luke where he just tells him, "Failure, the greatest teacher is."
And that's actually true. Failure is one of the biggest teachers this world has to offer.
Mm-hmm.
And if you're willing to learn from your failures, there's only getting better.
Mm-hmm. All right.
Because when I make yarn, I'm not perfect. I cannot get it like cotton thread thin. I can barely even spin cotton. I'd stick to using it as an add-in. It doesn't matter about making it very thick, very thin, or anything like that. It's more about having fun.
I've been crocheting for 44 years plus, and I'm still...
Yeah, wow. I've been crocheting for, I believe it's been almost 9 years. I never keep track. I've been saying it's been 9 years for quite a while.
So what, by that math, is it like actually 20 years or something?
But I've been crocheting since probably year 2010.
So that's nearly 10 years. Almost exact.
Actually, yeah, it has been 10 years.
You know, give or take whatever month you started doing it in. It's technically still 9, but it's like...
I'm rounding it up to 10.
Yeah. Meanwhile, I'm just being finicky with details.
Yeah.
I'll shut up now.
For years, I couldn't remember if it was 2011 or 2010. But as time has gone on, I've actually figured it out. It has been since 2010 when I started crocheting. And I have made so many mistakes. So many. This dress I had to start over 3 times because I was making mistakes. And each time I had gotten, I'm going to move this out a bit so you guys can see it. This dress, I would get all the way down to like right here, and I would make a mistake way up here and find out by the time I'm down here. And then I'm just like, crap. I'm a little bit of a perfectionist, so I will just go back. But after the 3rd time, any other mistakes, no.
I have a quick question.
And I've made plenty.
Can I get up and do something?
Sure.
Alright, I'm just curious. Did you ever see that old Will Smith meme where he's like showing off his wife? And he's going like this?
He's going like,
Yeah.
you weren't in view.
Damn it.
He was doing the Vanna White thing.
It's like he's doing that and he's like looking at the camera like.
With a lot of sass. But to get back to it.
Sorry.
Mistakes are just a part of everyday life. So, I've been crocheting for 10 years now. Wow, 10 years. Time flies.
Mm-hmm.
And I still make mistakes. I made plenty of mistakes through here, and that just makes everything unique. It's literally going to be different every single time, no matter what you do.
Little idiosyncratic quirks.
Yes.
I know, I just use a
And
big
it's
word.
the same thing with yarn. No matter what you do to your yarn, every single little hank or spun up bobbin of yarn or strand, if you're going to do singles, every single one is different. One might be a little looser than the other, might have a couple of train hoppers, I guess I would call them. It's like when you've got suddenly a piece of fuzz or dog hair or something like that that finds its way into the yarn and you don't notice it until it's passing through the orifice.
That's quite a descriptor. Speaking of dogs, oh, okay,
That's what it's called on a wheel, like my red wheel up there. If it's a little tube, it's an orifice. If it's something a little different, it's just a flyer.
I also just want to let you know, but she's
So.
Oh, I just thought, it's cute seeing her all kind of.
Yeah, but if anyone does want to start doing any spinning, I still have my spinning wheel up for sale. I have 3 of them, and I technically have 4, and I only need at most 2 of them. So the one that I displayed a while back, that's still up. So if anyone wants to make anything very unique and gorgeous, let me know.
There it is. Unique and gorgeous like this lady. Anyway, shall we call it quits for now?
Yeah, let's get Sophia and torture her a little more.
Sophia, I'm coming for you.
She looks so miserable.
She looks like Pennywise.
Sophia, shake your booty.
She's just like, Mommy, I don't want to shake my booty and my torment. What did I do to deserve this?
You didn't eat. She's been very picky lately.
Our Great Dane has also been infected with the same disease too. It is so annoying trying to feed these dogs. We love them, but they're like, nuh-uh, I want to eat more human food.
Yeah, and the other thing I wanted to let you guys know that I completely forgot to add in was every single video that I've done so far has been out of pocket. I have had absolutely no sponsors. And I don't know if I ever will, but I'm trying. But so far, everything has been literally out of pocket.
Did you just get some new subscribers recently?
Oh yeah, I got quite a few subscribers.
Yeah.
My goal is to reach 5,000 subscribers one day.
Oh.
Thank you. I love the designer. She makes such gorgeous designs. And she uses charts, but she writes out most of the pattern with it. I think she actually writes out every single thing, but I'm so used to just going by her charts after getting the first row or round for the yoke, which, for those of you who don't know, the yoke is the neck piece. But for that, that's the part that I just start out with the written part, and then I follow her pattern through the charts. She finds a way to put the charts together so beautifully, and everything is mathematically correct.
It's beautiful. The dog is adorable.
Yeah, she is.
Oh, poor little Sophia.
She's just like, Mommy, I hate you right now.
What have I done to deserve this? What is the purpose of my life anymore? Does it have meaning?
But she has 3, maybe 4 other sweaters that I made her. None that have the frill. This is the only one. She's got one that's got a hood. She's got 2 that have
Butt straps.
nothing. I didn't make those.
Oh, okay.
No, those were bought years ago.
Okay. I just like that word, butt straps.
She does have a sweater that has butt straps. They literally hook under her butt to keep them on.
And she walks weird because of it. Anyway, shall we call it quits for now? Because the video's almost like around 40 minutes.
So?
Oh, okay.
Lives can go on for a long time.
No, okay, in that case.
Hi.
God damn it. Oh, great. Now the dog's coming to your rescue. I'm watching you, Sophia.
But alright, we're gonna let you guys go for the evening. And I hope you guys have... Let go. Don't ruin this.
You want me to hold on to her?
Yeah.
Okay.
This is a very expensive kimono.
It looks expensive, too.
It's the Monroe kimono from LuLaRoe. They set up a tent a couple years back. You guys have seen that video way back. If you haven't, it's way back in all my videos. But it was expensive. But yes, have a delightful day and happy hooking, everyone.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.